Welcome to the Late to Chess podcast. We're back, which means Dr. Pop-Pop's here.
I'm here.
Doctor, you know what?
What?
We needed to record. You know why?
Why?
Because I couldn't do the two bishop and king checkmate anymore. Could not do it. Could not do it.
So our fans are lucky. We've left it to the side because we stink at it.
I tell you, not the most intuitive end game for me, man.
No, and that's saying something because Bill is great at end games. So if he's struggling,
Man,
you,
it just,
you know, it's tough. Well, number one and number two, I'm struggling.
yeah. We even watched a video on how to do it and we still screwed it up.
So messed it up. I know, right?
It
Oh
took
my
us
goodness.
took us both teaming against the one guy playing the king to win the first time. Then I won one because so it was even. And then we said, let's go do a podcast. This is much more fun.
Right.
Maybe it'll be better the next time. Once we sleep on it, we'll know everything about it.
I'm sure.
So, Dr. Pop Pop, rumor has it that you were going back to the plate, taking a few swings in a weekend or two, going for the big OTB tournament yet again, part due for, well, actually, first one for 2026, but second one back to back.
Yep, I sure am. I will be playing this Saturday, and I think it's a four rounder, I think.
Do you know time control
60, I want to
plus
say,
plus something or no?
plus something. Yeah, it's either 45 plus something or 60 plus something. I can't recall at the moment.
Yeah, they're decent long. And you said it was 4 or 5 rounds, you think?
Yep, it's for at least four rounds, at least four rounds.
Awesome.
And that different categories, there's open and then you're different. I think there's an under 16 and 16 and under 1600 and under and it's 1300 and under. There's some
We got
prize.
those covered.
Yes.
No senior this time?
I'm sure there'll be seniors there, but there's no senior
No senior
section.
no senior section. Okay, so you're playing against could be 4 year olds.
Yeah, and so probably playing against some college kids who'll
Yeah,
be there.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we've done a lot of post tournament stuff, but I thought maybe we get a little peek between the behind the wall or between the sheets or none of these sound very appealing to me, but
No, me neither.
that's a whole different podcast. So behind the curtain, there's the one. I knew there was
Yes.
somewhere the behind, and it's not just me today. So doctor,
Yes.
what's your I was gonna say what's your usual prep, but since you've only done this once, I guess it's your only prep. But
It is my only prep because the first time I really didn't prep. So
you just said I'm gonna
the
go meet
first
those two fools down there and see what happens.
yeah, just see what happens. And then, I started reading different posts either on Elite Chess. I saw a couple on tournament preparation and on Substack.
You're a
Couple.
Substack guy, man.
I'm trying to be less because there's just too much stuff out there, even about chess. Never mind everything else. But so I was just reading, trying to find out, well, what do people do? How do you prepare? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
and so yeah. So I read a few different things, and made myself a schedule for the last 2 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
a training schedule on what I should be practicing. Um,
So before you did your research, what were you thinking you were going to do? What
Show up.
made sense? Just show up and say, "Hey, I've played chess before."
I think what made sense was working on my opening, figuring out, or now I don't want to say working on it because I've been working on it now, but identifying what uh, openings I would use two for white and two for black.
So when you say opening you're going to use, are you aiming to win from the opening, or are you just aiming to get into a middle game where you can play chess, or what's your?
Yeah, the goal is to. Are you listening, Jesse? The goal is to use an opening to develop my pieces, get out there and be hopefully in a good position for a middle game, an attacking middle game.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, that'll lead either to, better position, checkmate, an end game if I last that long, get that far. But really, I need to get my focus on the opening because I need to get my pieces out there, whatever opening I
Hmm.
use, and
So
just try to make it a game.
I'll put this out after the tournament, so all the millions of listeners won't be able to spy on you and do their prep for you.
Sure.
Yeah. So what are you thinking for your white? What's your white opening going to be, sir?
I'm thinking the Rui Lopez. I've
Mm-hmm.
been practicing that and a few different, just a couple, mainline variations,
Okay.
and just to get my pawns out there, see if I have a decent center, and get my bishop out and castle quickly because
Okay.
I feel I'm going to be playing better players,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll need to protect that king and not. I'll try not to blunder and
Yeah.
not losing a scholar's mate or anything like that.
Yeah. Don't do that. That would be
I'll try
embarrassing.
not to. I say now.
If you lose to a scholar's mate, you're going to have to host this podcast forever. Oh wait, you already do. So
Right.
bummer. You lost that bet.
I'm done.
You made
Yep.
the you made the deal with the devil, and the devil won.
Yep.
That devil down in Georgia, he was looking
I
for a
didn't even
soul
have
to
to go to
steal.
Georgia. I
No,
didn't even have to go. I could.
didn't have to play the fiddle or nothing.
Nope.
Okay, we're
Not
definitely
at all.
dating ourselves here.
I don't. So yeah. So that's the one I've been practicing, um, and I already know. And that's an E4,
Mm-hmm.
and I know, or I've used to play more London opening. So I've got a D4 in the London if I want to, but I'll probably stick.
Regular London or Joe Baba or
Yeah, just no, just a regular London. I mean, I've looked at a Jobava London, but I don't think I'm
you're
ready
not
for that
you're
or
not
prepared.
Joe Baba material yet.
Not even close. So just a mainline variation of the London, just to
Mm-hmm.
get my stuff. It's a more closed game, but at least I know it pretty well. The main line.
So since you're in the games where you're playing white, you get to go first. That's kind of the rule, right?
Right.
Why do you want to have two openings? Why would you change between the two?
Um, I don't know, just for variety,
Okay.
just for variety, changing it up, not not for anything else, really.
Okay. Okay.
Or if I see someone, that's playing, I might see someone that's playing and maybe I'll see what they're doing with black, and if I'm going to play them, maybe I'll do D4, but I
Yeah.
mean probably not. But I thought it'd be good just to know a couple,
Okay.
you know.
No, I'm
So
not saying. I'm just trying to help the listeners.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know.
sure, sure. But yeah, it's not necessary. You're right. It's not necessary. And I probably won't. I'll probably do because that's what I've been mainly working on is the Rui Lopez couple mainline
Yeah.
openings, E4.
So one thing I might offer is if you
Yes.
see somebody who looks particularly challenging and seems to like their 1E4 response is a Sicilian, that kind of makes your Roy a little harder. So maybe that would be where you'd use the D4 just to
Yeah.
kind of get them out. See.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and unfortunately, this is one of those tournaments where you have to play both the black and the white pieces. So, what are you going to do with black, sir? What's the de jour?
Well, if it's
1E4?
24, though I don't know the name of this, though you all tell me what it is.
Français? Ho,
It's
ho,
the
ho.
French, Sicilian French defense, I guess. That I learned a couple of variations of that on a
from,
chessable course,
from
and
MC
so
Hammer, right?
from MC Hammer. Thank you, GM Hammer, and it's something that I know, so it's not going to be a struggle to get make the moves in the order that they need to
Okay.
happen to develop and get ready. And we can talk more about that. And if it's T4, I most likely do the King's Indian because I know that as well.
Okay. What if they do something weird, like C6 or 5 or knight F3 or what do you think?
That's a good question. I'll probably just do, yeah, if it's an E or C, or if it's not a D4, I'll probably stick with that French variation.
Okay. Okay.
And see if I can get my piece out. If it's something really, I might, I don't know if it's, I might just put out E6,
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. Okay.
and just play it by
Just,
ear just to
just
see.
grab center.
Yeah, just try to grab the center and just try to get my pieces out and castle, and then work to put my pieces in good spots, make good moves. I think I need to take my time and really look around, have better board vision, or have good board vision, to see, okay, where's a good place? What's my worst piece?
Mm-hmm.
What's my worst developed piece? If I've got it all, if I've got them developed, what's a piece that's not really doing anything that can do something?
Sure.
I need to be better at, one of the things
Usually.
that I've been working on is making plans.
Right.
Because
Right.
people keep asking me, well, what's your intention? I'm like, I'm not really sure if I have an intention other than to
Not lose my peace, right?
not lose my peace. I'm doing better I'm playing better, and I'm not really blundering. I'm still
No.
making mistakes and inaccuracy kind of stuff, but
Mm, no.
like, you can't, nobody's perfect. So, but I'm not blundering. So I've been working on taking my time. So I have been doing that. So
Well, you,
I think that's,
well,
go ahead.
you just saw what happens when you don't take your time on my game we looked at. Oof.
Right, right. Well, for
Oof.
all of us. Yeah. Oof. You're like, oh, did not see that coming. So I think that, like, that's what I've been working on. I've been working on shoring up the openings where I know, these moves to get my pieces out, not just to
Mm-hmm.
know them, but to know them to get my pieces out. I've been practicing end games,
In what way?
literally the chessable end game course. I've been just doing exercises, and I've probably been doing about maybe 50 to 60 puzzles,
Tactics
um,
or in game?
but separate, both. I've done about, I do about 50 end game puzzles, 50, just puzzles like on Lee Chess or
Mm-hmm.
the Puzzle Rush. And then I've been doing 50 tactics for my tactics course in the Chessable course that I have, Tactics One. Just, and, um, the Lee Chess one I think might be the most helpful because it's on the easiest um, setting.
Minus 600,
So
I think it is.
yeah, minus 600. So you do get a lot of repeats, and it's not the move trainer like you have in
Mm-hmm.
Chessable, where if you make a mistake, but you do have a lot of the same scenarios,
Right.
setups. And
Right.
so I've been doing those every day to where it's automatic. I see it, bam,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I see like two to three moves too, because some of them are more than just, one move checkmate moves or
Mm-hmm.
main ones. Yeah,
So you've been doing a lot of hours for
yeah,
several weeks now,
yeah,
which is not gone unnoticed.
yeah.
So is that strictly for this tournament, or is that the new doctor prescription?
No, that's my new, ever since November, really. I set up a new schedule where it's, and I do a little, like, I do like some, puzzle stuff early in the morning when I get up, but um, I spend 3 to 4 hours every evening after dinner and family time, from like eight to 11, maybe 8 to midnight, uh, doing all the things that doing, dojo work, whether it's the checkmate puzzles or listening to one of the, senseis, or like, I've been tonight. I did worked on Jesse Cry's time for beginners. I think it's called. I can't remember the.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the dojo requirements, and so been going through that and work because I'm not very good at counting tempo and those kind of things. So I I got that course and I'm going through it. But so yeah, so 3 to 4 hours every night. I almost every night I'm doing that work and or playing.
Yeah, both.
Trying to play 2 to 3 games a week, which is easier when we're in a cohort like we are, and we're in a round robin. So it's easy to say, hey, let's set up a time to play.
Right.
You know, so
So, so what else? Is there anything else you're doing to prepare for the tournament? Have you worked on your chest noter skills yet, or is that still
yeah,
TBD?
yeah. No, I worked on my chest noter and put me in the well, pretend moves or tournaments,
Mm-hmm.
and so I can so I'm not, I'm sure I'll be nervous, so I don't want to blunder on, trying to set up chest noter,
Right. Right.
turning it on and all that, figuring that and stuff. I've also focused on um, trying to get some good sleep. I don't sleep a lot. This is not, I never really
Mm-hmm.
have, but to try to sleep, I've been eating better and I've been exercising more. This
Mm-hmm.
year, since last January, I lost 70 pounds so far.
Wow.
Yeah. And
I was
so I'm
happy with
trying to,
20. You're crushing me, crushing me.
yeah. So, yeah, well, I'm a lot bigger than you, so it's all right. Uh, so yeah, so I've been trying to do that. So to gain stamina because I find that I mean, it's grueling playing any classical chess online, but I feel like it's more grueling in OTB. It's not necessarily the most comfortable chairs.
Oh,
There
multiple
are
games
just
in a day.
multiple games in a day. There are distractions. Just even it's quiet, but even there's somebody next to you, or
Mm-hmm.
across. So just trying to in my online game, classical games, I try to really take my time and really focus and do the things that like the whole blunder check thing, and
Yep.
just I'm doing that constantly because I know that, or I feel that, or I'm worried that when I get to the OTB, that I'll go right out the window and I'll just, boom, boom, boom,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Yeah.
Okay.
So I've been doing those kind of things as well, trying to um,
All right.
trying to think about being focused, take my time, and just stay calm.
Okay. Do you have any goals going into the tournament?
No, no, believe it or not, because you never know who you're going to face or how good they are.
Right.
And so, so my goal is, like I said, to um, give it my best, to do the whole focusing and, um, take my time, not blunder, if I can help it.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I haven't thought about, to be quite honest, I haven't thought about winning or losing. I mean, I'd like to win some matches, but who knows? Um, I'm hoping I'll learn whatever happens. I'll continue to learn what not to do.
Okay. Well, if any of our listeners cross over from my other podcast, they'll know that I am a obsessive goals person. So let's come up with
Yes,
some, shall we? How about I'm going to give you a whole bunch. Now, they're kind of like
I can pick.
clothes. They're kind of
Okay,
like clothes. You try them on, see
okay,
how they feel. Is it a little tight in
okay,
the shoulder? Are your biceps just too damn muscular and you need, maybe a shorter sleeve? Whatever it is. Sun's out, guns out kind of thing. Okay. So top of my mind, not having thought about this before the podcast, so I've done these could be terrible. How about less? You blunder less pieces than there are games for the weekend.
Blunder less than four.
If there's four tournaments, you're going to blunder less than four pieces.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So we got one.
Okay, one go. Blunder less than the amount of games I play.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. So there's one. So let's see. Because I'm
One.
I'm thinking input process, not output. I'm not going to say you get 3 out of 4 or whatever it is.
Right, right.
I'm not worried about those. Those are
Okay.
those you can't control those. Those just
No.
they're outputs. Let's see. What else could we do? Blunder time. Time's something we need to worry about with you. Let's say let's say, and you're going to have to be honest,
Yeah,
don't freak out about time when it gets
right.
short, like 5 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever it is. Just
Yeah,
play your game. And you're going to
right.
have to say whether you did or not. I'm not going to be able to judge from a distance. So,
Okay. All right. All
okay.
right. Yeah. So it'll have to go. So the goal will be
Just play good
to,
chess.
with 5 minutes or less, to play the same way I played in the first 55 minutes.
Yeah, you might have a little less time per move,
Yeah.
but don't get all in your head about it.
Right. Right.
All right.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
I can do that.
All right. One more. I think we need one
One
more.
more. Yeah. You
We
gotta
need
have
one.
three.
I think we need one more so we can have
Yeah.
a two good ones, one bad one. Because if it's 1-1, it could be a tie, and we hate ties.
Yeah. Right. Right. Right.
Uh, let's see. What else does Doctor have to work on? Blunders. We got. Huh. Okay. I got 2 for development.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a feeling that I might know what one of them is. Go ahead.
One of them is have your rooks connected by move 18.
Okay.
2 part choice would be have all minor pieces out by move 12 and castle.
Yeah.
I'm willing to go to 15, but
No, that's fine. I can do. So we'll have to do. Let's make them two separate. So we'll do 5 goals.
all right, so I got to
So
come
that's
up with another
four.
one now. Okay, so I got
So
to come up with
yeah,
another one. All right.
I think I got the fifth one.
What's that?
Let me suggest that I don't move the same piece more than 2 times
Before you're developed.
before they're developed.
Unless it's for a tactic
Right.
or preventing a tactic
Defense.
or capture.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Right. I know. Right. That's what I'll do. Because I thought about that today in that, one game I moved the same bishop ridiculous amount, but then,
I believe it was 8 times in the
yeah,
first 26 moves. Not that I
yeah,
remember or anything.
right. 26 of all my moves, right?
All your
Yeah.
moves. Yeah.
Eight. Oh, yeah.
8 of them. Yes.
A third, right.
Yes.
But then today, because the game that we went over was the game that I participated in, and I moved that bishop back and the Jesse said, well, I'm not too crazy about that move. And I'm like, well, I didn't want to get yelled at.
Yeah. Or Jesse, that's well under budget for me. I have another 6 moves before I'm even
That's
close
right.
to.
It's early. What are you talking about?
I've only done that one twice now.
Yeah, and it hasn't even been all the way up the diagonal and back.
Indeed. Indeed. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me give you some ideas that I think will help you.
But wait,
Yeah.
one thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You need to or type these out for me and send them to me
Oh,
because
I will.
I'm not ready for
Do you want it in Excel or Word? What do you want? I mean, on the.
Word. Just give it to me a word. Give
All
it to
right,
me a word.
fine. That's fine. Okay. So here's what I recommend.
Okay.
You go over to the sheet where they do the pairings, right?
Right.
With your chest noter and your phone.
Okay.
Write down the guy, enter the person, or it could be a guy or a girl, doesn't really matter, into
Mhm.
your chest noter,
Right.
and then just take a picture. Don't look at the score. Don't look at their elo. Just don't. Just take a picture.
Oh, well, how am I going to take a picture without looking at?
Just don't look at it. Just take the picture. I know you're blind enough you won't see it when
Well, that's true.
you're not
That
going to see
is,
it through a camera. What are you
I'm
talking?
not.
Who are you talking about?
That's right. That's right. One-eyed Jack for sure.
Right. And then after the game, you put in the goal, the rest of the stuff. Just put unrated, 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 safe.
Okay.
Plus, that takes away the pressure of entering the person's name while you're standing there on the board. And just make sure you put the right color
Right.
and start the game there. And then the first move will take however long it takes. Who cares?
Right.
Don't worry
Okay.
about it. Just make the first move zero.
Right.
Right. And that
Right.
way you don't have that startup stress of the chess noter there. Not that
Right.
there's a lot, but it'll be your first tournament playing with it. So I want to minimize it.
Right.
Right. So there's that. And then what are you going to do about travel? Are you traveling there every day or are you going to stay over? What are you going to do?
It's a one day thing.
Oh,
So, and
it's just one day. Okay.
it's a one day Saturday all day, and it's an hour from my house, hour and
Okay.
10 minutes.
Okay.
So I'll go up early in the morning and, then I'll be done, I think, by 5.
Okay. So it's probably four tournaments. I mean, four games because I can't
Yeah,
imagine you
I
being done
think
with
it's,
five.
yeah, yeah, I think it's 4 games. So there should be, probably a bunch of people that'll be at this tournament.
Cool. All right.
All different.
Last one that comes to mind. What are you doing about food and drinks? Are you
That's a great
packing?
question.
Are you bringing?
I'm probably gonna pack my snacks and lunch kind of thing. I mean, yeah, I mean it's a university. It's at a university,
Mm-hmm.
and it's right by. I mean, I don't know if you call it a cafeteria or a food
Food
court
court
or
and
whatever.
whatever.
Food
Yeah.
court, probably. Yeah, it's a big. I think it's right by the where this food court is. But I'm
Okay.
probably gonna bring my own stuff so I don't stray from eating healthy.
Oh, there's also a time thing, right? If your game goes long and the next session's going, if you got something there.
Right. It's easy just to open up your lunchbox or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
I find that I don't really get hungry, but I need to eat to keep, energy.
Right. Right.
So, but after I am like, okay, what am I going to eat and when am I going to eat it? And the answer to the first one is I don't know, and the second one is now.
No.
So
Right. Right.
I don't care what it
That's
is. I
right.
just need something now. So,
That's right.
okay, cool. All right. So, it's 100% selfish. We'll end it with that. Are you gonna call me and tell me what's going on? Are you gonna text
Oh
me?
yeah.
Are you gonna text me your PGNs? What what kind of level of interaction am I expecting to get here? Because inquiring minds want to know. We
Right.
we both
Well,
stalk each other when we're playing, and I can't.
I know. I know.
It's
Right.
like,
Yeah. I will text you stuff, but I will not know how to do the PGN because you know that already. So you'll have to help me when I get back to get my PGN off of the chest note or how to send it, even though you have already showed me how to do
yes,
that
yes, I have.
one time.
Yes,
But so I'm just being honest.
I know.
So, yeah.
I just was basically setting up myself to make sure I'm not disappointed because I know you're not going to do it. So I just
Right.
wanted to make
Right.
sure that
So
you officially
yeah.
level set for me.
I will
Okay.
text what the game, who I
Hmm.
played, and if I won or lost, and what their rating was, kind of.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, it's interesting. I didn't really, to me, anyways, I didn't think much about the whole rating thing as far as who I might play,
Don't
and
worry about it.
you're right
It's not going
because
to change because you thought about it.
yeah, and the thing is, no matter you don't really gain at my level, even if you win a game or whatever, you don't get a ton of points.
No, that's the way the formula is. So,
Yeah, so it's not like I'm going to come out, with my first norm as,
no,
yeah. I mean, if I get a couple points, that'd be great. I'll be like, oh, okay. If I,
you know what? We need to come up with something. We need to come up with a title. I think the title we're going to have it's going to be 3 digits, not two, because all the 2-digit cool ones are done.
yeah,
Our title is going to be called a DCP, and you need to get three norms and a rating of let's say 1200, right? And then you're a DCP. DCP
yeah,
stands for you're a decent
yeah.
chess player.
Decent chess player.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So I think
yeah,
I think we have to establish norms, and I think you have to perform at a 1500 level,
yeah.
and like we know how to do any of this, but whatever.
Right.
All right, so
Not to change the subject too much, but I do
yes,
think that if we got to a 1500,
well, we're already on
level,
the road. We're on the road.
yeah, we're on the road. That Yeah, I think we'd be decent chess players. And it's one thing, and you'd have some really great games and you'd win some, you'd lose most probably, you'd draw a bunch, and that's cool. You don't want to just play and lose all the time.
No, no.
That's the thing.
But I think it would be nice. Like when somebody asks me, "Oh, you play chess? Well, you must be good." And I say, "No, I suck." I think if we got there, I could say I'm decent.
Yeah.
I'm a
I'm a
DCP.
DCP.
I'm a DCP.
That'll be our next t-shirt and
That's right. DCP,
sweatshirt.
decent chess player. Yep, we can do that.
That's it. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I think so. So
We received our norms.
that's right. All right. So I have another selfish, not just for me, but for our listeners.
Yes.
Okay. You are going to a tournament, and I believe it will be a Swiss tournament.
Yes.
Okay. So if there's time and you're finished your game and you're all stocked up on food and fuel and liquid and any liquids that need to go away are taken care of,
Right.
if you have more than, say, 20 minutes spare, it's kind of like the Seinfeld thing. Do you have a square to spare? Um, Cracking you up is part of the fun of this podcast because
I just love it. I just love because I know all the references and I love them.
I know we're
Nobody else does this with me. So go
no,
ahead.
that's fine. So if you have a square to spare, um, would a phone call via Zoom, like, would we be sponge worthy? Would we be able to get a download of the game or the day and I could put out little special quick episodes? Just saying, if you have time.
Yeah, we can do that.
All you
Sure.
got to do is call on the phone. I will take care of everything else.
Yeah, we can do a little mini podcast,
Mini pod,
live live at
special
the
apps, live.
live at the
We're gonna run it
live at the
live.
that's right, live at the Mountaineer Open in Morgantown, West Virginia.
That's right. We're gonna run it
That's
live.
right. Yeah, that'd be fine. Maybe we can even get somebody else,
Maybe.
to maybe I convince the tournament director to say a
Sure.
word.
Sure.
Yeah,
All
that'd be
right.
great.
So I have one more
Yeah.
goal for you. One more goal.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Don't get the police called after any of the chess players this tournament.
No, I will not. I will not get mad at any other fellow chess player, and will not go into any type of fisticuffs or yelling with chess players. But it is. I tell you what. Ever since that tournament, so I watch more chess
Hmm.
on yeah, YouTube or Twitch or whatever, and man, they chess players can get pretty mad.
Yeah. You know.
I don't know what it used to be like. You always
Hmm.
hear it's this gentle, it's a polite people's game, that kind of thing.
Right.
And but I'm not so sure.
Kings and whatever they used to say. Whatever.
Yeah, right, right, right. And so I'm not as surprised anymore.
It's
And I
it's
tell you, also playing online, there's a lot of some of the chat,
yeah.
it's like we're at a sports bar or something.
Yeah.
I don't know how to put it.
It's not a friendly sports bar either. So
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not a friendly sport. But it is what it is. So
yeah.
that's the world we live in. But yeah, so yeah, I think that'd be fun. I think maybe we can at least do one. You know,
Yeah. Or
uh,
do one on the way home. Whatever.
yeah, that'd be cool. It'd be great to do one during, like, if we can, I go out in the hall or something like that, and
Yeah. Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah, I was just thinking it would be good. I was going to do that from my tournament, but then I had the thing came to mind that then Doctor would have to record it. And that we both know that's not happening yet.
Though I do know how to handle my way around Zoom.
Do you? Can you record from Zoom?
I can record from Zoom. It's all the other stuff that I struggle, the
Listen,
sharing.
if you can record from Zoom, you can always throw it up to my Dropbox and I'll take care of the rest. It's just this podcast for you is a series of magical things. It's like you
Yeah,
talk a little bit and boom, it just pops up like on the podcast feed. Who knew?
who knew? Yeah,
It's
I,
amazing.
yeah. And plus, the other thing is, I don't want the responsibility of messing it up. It's better for you to do it.
No, it's fine. I think the other podcast is on like 800 episodes or some craziness. So I've got plenty of experience. So Get a long way to go to catch up. Although our listeners are coming in, and
I hope so.
I want to I want to invite them because I am so looking forward to our first listener mailbag. We've got a couple, but I'm trying to save
Really?
it for a whole episode.
That's awesome.
So late to chess, the number two, late to chess at gmail.com because we're making zero money. So we don't pay for a website. Late to chess, two is the number at gmail.com. And let us know your questions. It could be a simple question. It could be a chess related question. It could be a non chess related question. Like anything you want to know. Whatever. It's fine.
Can I ask you a question?
Well, I don't know. Did you write into late to chess at
I,
gmail.com?
I didn't, but it would be great if somebody wrote in about, I won't say the direct question, but about attire and chess.
Oh, chess attire.
ATT, chess, thank you, chess attire.
Mm,
I'd like to know what people think about that.
that's
So
right.
send in your questions or comments about that, and we'll talk about it.
You know, as you know, there was a limited edition, one of very few coconut collector
Oh, you went mute on me.
sweatshirt. Did I? Are you back? Am I here? No? Oh, doctor, you're killing me. How about now? 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 How about
Yeah,
now?
I
Okay.
can hear you.
As you know, there's a limited edition coconut collector sweatshirt. Perhaps we
Yes,
need to start some shirts or chess attire for the podcast.
I think that.
I could come up with some, and you could come up with
Yes.
some. Well, let's put it this way: I could come up with some, and you could come up with some, and then I will obviously make them because we know you're not going to.
No. And I showed you the shirt that I think I showed you the shirt that I got
Oh, the one, yes, I think we
with the
posted it
chess
on our
pieces
Instagram.
across.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. You did. I don't do Instagram. What are you
yes,
talking
yeah.
about? Thank you.
Do you even know how to open them up when I text them to you?
No, no. I have my daughter or someone help me.
Oh my god!
But they've now said to me, all right, you just need to go on Instagram. I said, all right, I'll just get my own Instagram account, and then this way I can open everybody's
That's
videos.
right. That's right. There's some great stuff on Instagram, by the way. We probably could do an episode on Instagram for chess. It's quite fun.
That would be cool.
All right, doctor. We're gonna hear from you live, reporting in live. I'll
This
get one of
Saturday.
those. I'll get one of those the news things, the old.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'll get one of those. We'll have some post production. We'll zip that on
Okay.
up there, and then you can listen to yourself babble on about hanging your rook or whatever you do.
Yeah.
But just
I'm sure
remember,
that'll
it's not hanging; it's sacrificing.
exactly. Exactly. Thank you. I'm great at that. Then I am great at that. That's funny. Oh,
Well, good luck at your
all
tournament,
right.
sir. I can't wait to hear about it. And like when I say I can't wait to hear about it, I literally cannot wait to hear about it. So keep me posted, sir.
I will. All right. Thank
All right.
you.
So, listeners, if there's extra bonus episodes, thank the doctor. And if there's no bonus episodes, criticize him at latetochess at gmail.com. And I will be sure to pass it on because I'm not sure he knows how to get email either.
Not really.
So techno Amish. Thank you,
Yeah.
doctor.
Thank you.